Life is complicated sometimes, right? It's complicated on most days. In one of my workshops, I normally ask, raise your hand if you're a juggler, because I'm actually looking for jugglers. And I normally get about 5 or 6 people that start to raise their hands, and I raise my eyebrows and say, really? All of you juggle? And they realize, oh no, they're not actual jugglers. Usually I get one hand for that. But people just synonymously think that juggling means managing your life or managing your time. So in the ABCs of Leadership today, we're on the letter T, which stands for time management. So we all get the same 168 hours in a week, right? But some of you might not be managing that so well. And have you heard anyone ever on their deathbed say, I wished I had spent more time at work? Yeah, no one ever said that. So how about you? Are there things that you'd like to be doing or accomplishing and you keep that, but they just keep getting pushed to the bottom of the priority, list? So we're going to talk today about time management. If this is an issue for you, keep on watching. I have 2 assignments for you. One, if you haven't already, take some time to write a bucket list. Just 10 or 15 minutes, what are the things that you really want to do, experience, or accomplish in your life? What are some of the places you'd like to see? The jobs maybe that you'd like to have or experience? Hobbies you want to learn or spend more time just doing? People you want to spend more time with? Things you'd like to do like ride a bike or climb a mountain or run a half a marathon or go to a certain country or learn another language. There's nothing that comes into your mind that is off limits. Write everything down. This is a brainstorming list. Just write it all down. You should have 50 to 70 to 100 things on your list if you want, okay? Then, out of all those things on your list, I want you to check 3 items that you know that you can accomplish in the next year. At least 3 tasks or steps that you can take towards that goal. So 3 items, and underneath all of those goals, you're going to have 3 tasks or steps that you can take to start your trajectory towards that. Okay, so that's a beginning of a plan for you. Your second assignment is to create a pie chart. I want you to start just with a circle on a piece of paper, and then underneath that circle, list out the categories of how you normally spend time in your week, in a normal week. So how much time do you spend on sleep, work, self-care, family, relationship, friends, meditation, spirituality, finances, exercise, housework? You see what I'm getting at? So I want you to take the time to write down the categories of how you spend your work, and then on average, how much time are you spending in each area, right? So if you want to, you could just do it on a piece of paper. If you want to get fancy, you can do it in an Excel spreadsheet. I did that. So I did it on a spreadsheet. Here, take a look at my pie chart. This is my pie chart. Can you see that? Okay, so what I want to show you here is that I got a big chunk of time spent on sleep, another chunk of time spent on work. This is Paul, my relationship. I got self-care in here. That's about 9% of my week. Then I got grandkids and friends, community, my meditation practice, exercise. And look at this big chunk right down here, that's free time right here, this gray area, free time. I can spend it any way I want it. Sometimes I watch TV or go to the movies, or if I want to write a book, I'll spend some time on writing the book. You see? You have to, how do you decide what you're going to spend that time on? You have to check in with your values. Like, what is important to you? If you're spending your time on things that are not important, you're never going to be fully satisfied in your life. If you're always doing things that you're obligated to do, you'll never spend that time. So you do have some free time every day. Figure out how you want to spend it, and then also make sure that it's well-rounded, that you're not, getting burnt out in any one thing, right? So you have to be able to say no to things that are not on your list, and yes to living a life of your choosing and of your design. So don't let 2020 get by without setting some great goals for yourself, creating an understanding of how you're spending your time, and then focusing some of your free time on making things happen for you.